got it. It's your boy Polo. It's your boy Polo. I got him, man. I had to dig those some out. Hey, I got a goddamn legend with me from the up part of the 803. It went to the CMO. I got my man Chedda Man with me.
What's that?
What's going on,
What's
bro?
up? What's up?
What's been good with you, man?
Everything been good. Life been great.
For the one that don't know you, give him a little small introduction of who you is.
Chedda Man, Chedda. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a hustler. I'm all the above.
Everything.
Yeah.
When I first ran across you and had an encounter with you, were dealing with rap music.
Yeah.
What made you change the gender? Not change the gender. Just want to try a new lane.
Well, it's like I had stopped doing music altogether, and while I, during the time where I had stopped doing music, just sitting back and watching music, and nothing was really interesting to me with rap. It was like the same, kind of the same old thing. And I had been, listening to what they call trail ride music. I had been listening to the trail ride music. My sister, she started a saddle club. She actually started her saddle club back, I think it was like 06, 07.
A saddle club to deal with horses and
Yeah,
shit?
yeah.
Okay.
So my sister, they've been going to the trail ride like since probably then, like 06, 07, something like that.
So this shit been going on?
Yeah.
So I'm late as hell.
Yeah.
I thought this shit about 4, 5. Well, I know the trail ride been going on, but
Yeah.
Wade been riding.
Yeah. No, so they've been going to the trail rides. Shout out to my sister, Miss DDB.
Shout out to DDB.
Yeah. So everybody calls it.
It's a saddle game.
Yeah. So they've been going to the trail rides like since then, and she always used to try to get me to go like back in the day, and what I'm saying, I never would go, and then later on, what I'm saying, I started going, and I enjoyed it just to see thousands of people enjoying themselves. Nobody fussing, nobody fighting and arguing. Everybody just dancing and have a good time. I was, what I'm saying, it was shocking to me. I'm like, dang, all these people really just
a whole bunch of black people.
Yeah, a whole bunch of black people. Ain't nobody arguing and fussing and fighting. I ain't saying won't nothing happen, but for the most part, what I'm saying, it was It was a good time, and everybody was laid back. You know what I mean?
When you first got into music, in your rap music,
yeah,
what influenced you to do that? I'm gonna go like I tell everybody, I used to rap too back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? We had a little local group too. We don't use that local shit around here. We had a little group too around
here.
Yeah. Then we just dismounted. Then later on we got Fat Cat, the 803, and all that right there. Mm-hmm. And come from the Rock Hill area, like who influenced you to go into music?
Well, I'm gonna say, so my brother was singing, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Quintel. My brother was singing, and you know what I'm saying? He was singing back in the day. But I got family, that's like from Chicago, my uncles and aunts and all them. And all of them played like instruments. All of them played, one of my uncles, he died, but he was like a bass player, and he played with all the famous blues bands and stuff like that.
So you've been famous.
Nah.
So you've been famous. You already been funny. You
Bricks should be right there, bro.
What up? What up?
Should be right there.
What's that? Yeah.
we got like 5 2 crews that walk up in the motherfucker.
What's that?
What's going on, my brother?
Yeah, Pittsburgh got him, man.
Who's going with you?
Oh, that don't mean that, bro. Because he got that Pittsburgh stuff going on.
Oh, yeah, Pittsburgh all day, might be chill. You're an Eagles fan.
That's why you ready to come over here.
You don't belong here. What y'all cooking up?
We cooking up a little something.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, you been famous. You got some Chicago players on your side.
Well, I'm saying, some of my family, my grandmama's side of the family, that's where they, what I'm saying, that's where they
always grandma's side of the family. We don't even know about goddamn granddad's side of the family. Always grandma's side of the family. You better start. This shit ain't nothing new.
Well, I can't say that now. Granddad's side of the family ain't nothing but hustle. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Granddad's side of the family ain't nothing but hustlers now, That's part of it too,
All those go hand in hand.
Yeah, it all go hand in hand.
Can't wipe this one without the other.
Yeah, most definitely.
If the one for music, what would Chedda be doing? This Chedda, not that Chedda. This Chedda.
Well,
We're gonna speak on that Chedda in a minute. We're gonna say over this Chedda.
I mean, I'ma just grind, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do business with, whether it's music business, whether it's real estate, whether it's entertainment, whatever it is, I'm still gonna do with the music or without the music. I'm gonna get to the money. That's just it.
Don't be artist development, because you definitely live with that.
Artist development.
Even if he ain't sounding no artist, he can develop you. He can learn something from Chedda. You know what I mean?
I'm learning now. You just told me a whole lot. He told me it's already there.
Yeah.
Okay, so with so you say you do houses. You don't get a couple houses up there in your area.
Like last year I think we did about 14, 15 houses last year. So this year, we moving right along, and I think next year gonna even be greater.
You gonna get a whole pop. You gonna get a whole pop.
Well, I'm doing some things with some other guys right now, some other investors on a multifamily project right now.
Hey, this shit already. This shit been bigger than you.
Yeah.
That shit been bigger than you.
Yeah.
With like when you do your house at what majority of them in like the Rock Hill area or the all surrounding?
The whole surrounding area.
Okay, so
no, not just the whole. So you gotta look at it. So if you look at like Charlotte, right now, Charlotte is growing. So anything within an hour of downtown is basically part of the Charlotte metropolitan. So with all the growth of Charlotte, it don't do nothing but spill over. It's spilling over. Whether it's South Carolina, Lancaster.
Shout out to Lancaster.
Lancaster County, York County, Gaston County, Union County. The whole area is growth. It's growth. That's why you see so many houses coming up. Every time you turn around, it's a new house. It's a new development. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And you got a group of people from like a group of people that you met or a group of people that you came up with. Y'all decided to do this.
Well, no, it's really like a group of guys that I met, and then I did a couple things. I did some stuff with some guys. It didn't work. And now I'm with some more guys. It's working, But a lot of stuff I do, I do on my own. I learned the game. So once I learned the game, it was just, it's just like anything else. Once you learn the game, you just take it and, keep multiplying it. It's the same thing. Yeah. Like I tell anybody, it's no different. It's no different than the streets. It's no different. You know what I'm saying? Once you learn, you got it. Just rinse and repeat.
Some of them got that attitude in the street. You can't take that attitude part into the bending part. You can't go out there whooping motherfucker ass in the bending part. You gotta
No.
You gotta whoop with that pen.
Yeah. So well, the main thing,
But you gotta tell a lot of people need street. You gotta let them know that. See, you told you they can take the street shit straight in the bending. That motherfucker wake up in the goddamn morning with a tank top on, think they ain't gonna get a goddamn go to the bank and get along. Tell you gotta put a call.
Well, the main thing, I ain't talking about that part. I'm talking about the grind and the ambition part. It takes a lot of ambition and a lot of grind to stay on the block for 3 days with the same clothes on. If you have that ambition and that drive, then you can go and put that same ambition with the But like you said, with the attitude, no, you definitely in business. But once you break it down, once you really break it down, when you really trying to get some real money in the street, you have to change your attitude. You have to become a businessman to be able to move up. You know what I'm saying? You can't get no attitude going. You go and talk to the plug. You can't have no attitude. He'll turn you right around and say, bye. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this is going to work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to handle the business. You gotta be able to communicate. You gotta be able to talk to the people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think this is the strongest muscle. No, this is the strongest muscle right here. Yeah, your brain. You know what I mean? Yes.
You gotta be strong on that muscle.
Yes. You have to.
And a lot of people that coming from the streets don't realize that they go in there. They think they can muscle their way in. They can swag their way in. You got to be able to think. You got to be able to think, and be able to outthink. Yeah, you have to. You have to be able to think. But you have a lot of the basics. With the streets, give you and teach you, a lot of the basics. You can see the BS before it even comes. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been around, everybody. Somebody over here trying to take something from you. So you got to be able to. I see that before it even comes. So that's You ever gonna get back into making rap music?
Yeah. I'm right now. Matter of fact, Cool. About 3 weeks ago, Cool, Too Cool. Shout out to Too Cool. He hit me and say, man, we need to do a song. And you know what I'm saying? I've been getting some beats. Yeah. So I've been getting some beats, and I'm gonna try. Yeah. I'm gonna get them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get them with something. Yeah. You've been bringing a lot of talent around. You've been bringing a lot of talent around here too, man. Big up. Yeah. I've been bringing a lot of talent. 704 exclusive. Yeah. Yeah. Taliban coming soon too. Taliban tape. You know what I'm saying? She finna come soon. But yeah, I've been bringing a lot of talent. But I will say, man, we've been bringing a lot of talent from a lot of different places. But I think it's time now that we really kind of stand up and get behind this Carolina talent. So, we've been sitting around pondering like who we gonna bring for New Year's? Who we gonna bring for New Year's? So, we threw names out there like Belly Gang Kush. And we threw names out there like Montana 700. And we threw names out there like Zillionaire Doe. And we was everybody, you know what I'm saying? We just been trying to so then I had said and I thought, I was like, I think this New Year, we need to kind of set a trend. You know what I'm saying? So this New Year right here, this is gonna be a Carolina takeover. And so we said we had to get the hottest 2 artists in the Carolinas. And that's who we going with. So
you say the hardest 2 artists in Carolina, you talking about like as far as like labels?
No, as far as who got a buzz, who got the streets, who got the buzz right now. So we went with, for Carolina takeover, New Year's Eve party, we got Fetty P and Trap Dickie.
Oh shit!
We shutting the whole trap. We shutting the streets down that night.
That's it. You hit it. and trap niggas.
Yeah.
Shit, over with.
You smoking Hey, that's it.
Boy, 803 to the Sam on 4.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's South Carolina, that's North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's how we felt. Most definitely.
They're gonna be at 704 exclusive New Year.
New Year.
I'm gonna get me a boo.
Yeah.
He don't brought me out the building, man. I'm out the building, man. Then Cool say he gonna open it up. We going crazy in this motherfucker. Shout out, man.
Yeah.
So, but on that note, how do you think the community will better by supporting our local talent? I don't like to lose that local area, but our local talent. As far as from Columbia to goddamn Gastonia, like in this area, like how you think right there will help us?
Well, it's just like any other business, you know what I'm saying? And I hate to put it like this, but you take for instance, you know what I'm saying? So I study business. So like if you look at the Department of Corrections, the prison system, right? They always get a prison and put it in a place where there's no jobs at, right? So once they put this prison in a place, first off, the land cheap. Now it brings jobs, so it helps the whole community. So if these guys push even further, now that's more chances for them to be able to pull other artists up. Not only that, but it's more chances somebody can be a stylist, somebody can be a videographer, somebody can be a driver, somebody can be a this, that, everything,
Somebody got a job.
Yes, it creates more jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Then it helping the community.
Yes,
bringing the community together.
Yes,
so we need to work on that.
Yeah, most definitely.
We need to work. We need to get more of that going on. This right here might be a good start.
Most definitely, and I know Columbia been had that support system. You know what I'm saying? But now I see Charlotte, they getting more of it. You know what I'm saying? But Columbia and places like that, Florence, they always had a real strong support system with their artists and everything.
You know, back then they were country.
Yeah.
I came a long way now.
Yeah.
I tell you, shout out to them. I go down and fuck with people. I go down and fuck with them hard. I'm a long way. Who you grew up listening to? For the broader scale.
I grew up listening to everything. You know, I Outkast, Master P, Cash Money. But I think Outkast was Outkast, and then T.I. T.I. is like he took it to a whole nother level. But back in the day, it was Outkast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
With Chedda and Caprice, it was T.I.
Yeah.
It was T.I.
But see, before then, when it was Chedda in the Cadillac, it was Outkast. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Yeah. I got their feel.
Yeah.
How do you network amongst the artists, the talent around here in the area?
Well, I ain't gonna tell you a lie. I haven't been doing a lot of networking, as much as I should this year. You know what I'm saying? I kind of been focused more. Like I said, I've been more into the real estate, and then So then, when I dropped my my trail ride songs, I was out, doing a lot of things, going to the trail ride stepper events. But just like so I met a couple other artists, doing there, but that was more like the Southern Soul guys and the other guys making trail ride music. But I haven't been really around, a lot of the, hip hop. I haven't been.
You got an own trail ride album?
No, I don't have an album, but I dropped about four or five songs. Yeah.
About 4 or 5 songs back in the day. What it was a minute did.
Yeah.
4 or 5 songs.
So I dropped them all as singles. I didn't drop an album. I didn't put them together, but I dropped. Yeah.
So it ain't too late. Go ahead and put them together for the
Yeah. I actually got a couple more recorded. Shout out to Willie Frank.
Shout out to Willie Frank.
Yeah, Willie Frank. He always helped me a lot with the with my songs. He always get them sounding like I want them to sound. Shout out to Frank. I've been dealing with Frank for a while. Yeah.
I know Willie Frank, man. Willie Frank, good people, man. Come fuck with me, Will.
Yeah, Frank.
I told you about 3 times. Shit, trying to get it. We trying to get it. We trying.
Yeah, well, Frank, now you know they on the road now, so they be. I know they be gone all the time.
Shit, I can go on the road. I can go on the goddamn road. Shit, I travel. How do with the music that you got? How do you promote your music? Though?
Well, just so my single, the single that I was pushing, I was on about eight different radio stations. I was on 8 different radio stations. I had videos, everything.
I forgot you didn't play it. You saw playing in Chicago and shit. You got shit with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You playing in Chicago and motherfucker calling out here. You on the radio? Any advice for the young people that trying to do what Chedda doing that far? Like you doing business, you doing rapping, you know what I'm saying? Some people in lane who might want to be rap. Some people can get into like what kind of advice you want to tell them to stay in the lane, or you want to like?
Well, first of all, I want to tell them get their credit right. That's the number one thing.
Get some credit. Don't matter about the dollar.
No, get your credit. Well,
I know the money matter,
of course. But your credit is money. You know what I'm saying? So when you really look at it, if you get your credit right, right, you will be able to easily go get a loan or whatever. A record deal, that's all that it is a loan. You know what I'm saying? So if you can get your credit right, you'll be able to, get some money or whatnot to be able to finance yourself. Because one thing about music, it takes money. You know what I'm saying? It takes money. So, you gotta have some money to be able to, and just to be an entertainer, you gotta have a new outfit. You gotta look the part. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look like something. You can't just go in work clothes talking about, you know what I'm saying, you performing. Nah, you gotta put on your you know what I mean? You gotta put on your uniform. You know what I mean? You gotta have, I ain't saying you gotta break the bank, but you gotta look decent. You know what I mean?
You gotta look good wherever you're going. I had saw a post on Facebook. You want to jump in the goddamn podcast? Me too.
Nah, I've been thinking. I've been thinking about it, but so my partner, Professor, you know what I'm saying? They got a couple podcasts. They actually got a couple podcasts. They in Anderson, so they got a couple podcasts going on down there. And me and him was talking about it. You know what I'm saying? But we're just trying to figure out, how we can do it and how he can be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, that's what that's how I do it.
That's the part right there.
Yeah.
That's the part right there.
Yeah.
When you was doing the rap music thing in the Caprice part, we doing the Caprice.
Yeah.
We doing the Caprice rap music.
Yeah.
What message was you trying to send?
Well, my message then was, was just I was just speaking on my life. Of course, I wasn't living. I was trapping. You know what I'm saying? I was. Well, actually, to be honest with you, so really, when I was the Caprice, this was before T.I. This was before T.I. This was before Jeezy, and my professor used to tell me, "Hey man, You got all you rap about is drugs. You got he said you got to come up with some more kind of music, man. All you do is rap about drugs. And then so I'm gonna say a couple years later, trap music took off. You know what I'm saying?
So you was already the definition.
Yeah. So trap music basically took off by the time, you know, like Jesus came out, trap music took off, and then I went to prison. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
How long you did?
That was my second bid. I did about 6 years that second bid. Yeah.
That shit taught you a lot.
Yeah. It taught me a lot.
What influence does your neighborhood play on your own music, not your lifestyle, your music?
Well,
So when I'm just saying, me as an example, when I was rapping, I might have rapped about somebody else, what they was doing.
Yeah.
But I wasn't doing it yet.
Yeah.
But I saw what they was doing. I might have tried to imitate life from them.
Well, by the time I started rapping, I had already did one beat. I had already did like 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying? So
all this shit over there.
Yeah, so by the time I started rapping, it was, you know,
all this shit over there, man. This shit,
yeah, so
we gotta get on Mount Peter Land done type shit.
Yeah, so when I was first, you know, when I first started rapping, I think I first started rapping probably I first started rapping, but I wasn't taking it serious. I first started rapping in prison. I started rapping in prison. Me and Stuff, Mr. Stuff, me and Mr. Stuff, we was at Broad River. So me and Mr. Stuff recorded, I think it was like 2 cassette tapes full of songs in jail. Had a big boom box. So one boom box, we put it on this side. Another boom box, we put it on this side. So on this boom box, we'll play the beat, and then we'll push record, and we'll be recording the beat and our lyrics. And we did like 2 cassette tapes. We recorded 2 full cassette tapes while we was in prison.
Still remember?
Yeah, I remember some of the stuff, but not a lot. And I sent it to my cousin. Matter of fact, I think he probably still got one of the tapes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Stuff, man.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Stuff. Mr. Stuff, you know, he does Southern Soul. But he was back then, before he went to prison, he was doing R&B. He still do some R&B, but now he's more Southern Soul. Shout out to Mr. Stuff.
And the Southern Soul.
Yeah,
I love the whole movement.
Shout out to all the Southern Soul.
And dealing with different aspects of life, we're gonna play this little game called it's called Blind Trust.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 5 words. You put them how you want them to go. First word is love. With 1 being the highest, 5 being the Lord. Where would you rank love?
I would put love at number 1.
Okay. Integrity.
Number 2.
Loyalty.
Number 3.
Morals.
Or can I name all of them number 1? I gotta put them. How do you mean?
I mean, yeah, I'm trying. You rank on how you feel. Like love is the most.
Yeah, most definitely, love is the most.
Yeah, then like.
Yeah. So I'm doing it right. Okay. Yeah.
We on morals, so you got 4 and 5.
Yeah. More. Yeah.
So respect it.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
5. So because I think this, you know, I believe in, you know what I'm saying. First off, God is love. So, you know what I'm saying, you gotta put God first. And if you show a lot of love, I think a lot of times you kind of put yourself, because it's your mindset. So if you're showing a lot of love, you know what I'm saying, and don't worry about if it's shown back, I think, you know what I'm saying, everything changes.
A lot of people tell you if you show a lot of love, some people looking at your love as a weakness.
Of course. But that's what shows you, once you grow, you realize it's certain people you don't even need to be. You know what I'm saying?
Associated with him.
Yeah.
So they'll play somebody else.
Yeah.
We about to play hate then. We about to play hate.
Yeah.
There's another 5 words.
Yeah.
One being what you would value the most.
Yeah.
Resentment.
I think that's I don't really resentment. I don't really have no resentment. So
that's the Lord. They ain't
yeah,
worry about that.
Yeah.
Bitterness. Now it could be associated with how somebody might feel about you, or it might be anything really, not just social, like with you, what you got going on in life.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people bitter at me. You know what I'm saying? But
we're not just dealing with with you as in a person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know it's a lot of bitterness in
a lot of resentment too. A lot of folks mad that you made it.
Yeah, of course. You know, but really they not mad that I made it. No, they not mad at me. See, it's mad at yourself because when you, it's a reflection of what you ain't did. You know, when you see now we was right here together, and then I did this, and you don't like that. It ain't that you don't like me.
Yeah.
It shows you what you didn't do. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part that you don't like. You know what I mean?
And it shows you what kind of character they always had.
There you go. Most definitely. Yeah, most definitely.
What about jealousy then? What would you put jealousy? You don't put bitterness and resentment 4 and 5.
Well, jealousy is jealousy it starts with jealousy. Yeah. It starts there. I think jealousy is number 1. You know what I'm saying?
What about envy then?
Well, jealousy starts and then it turns into envy. You know what I'm saying?
So the secret number 3.
So because you know it's called coveting. You know what I mean? It's called coveting. You know what I'm saying? You see something somebody else. You know what I mean? Everybody wants instant gratification. You know what I mean? You know, everybody. One thing about it, success. It ain't no elevator. You gotta take the steps.
You got to.
You gotta take the steps.
It's a long walk.
Yes, it's a long walk
to the top.
More definitely.
It's a long walk.
And you know, a lot of times people be saying I wish I had this. You don't want to have to stay up. You ain't ready to stay up all them hours and do this and that. You know, it's just like somebody see your car, you know, or see something that a person got, but they don't look all the hours and all the energy that a person has to put into. If you had to say, well, this car would cost you 9,000 hours at work. You might look at it like, oh, I don't know if I want that car. You know what I'm saying?
You look at the money, you look at the time, you got to invest.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, most definitely.
Now you look at the time, you got to invest to get in that car. 9,000 hours, I got that mile. Hold up.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me a smaller car. You know what I'm saying?
Since you're a businessman, the right should be easy for you.
Yeah.
These 6 words.
Yeah.
With 1 being what you value the most, what you think is more important when dealing with business.
Yeah.
Planning.
You have to plan. Planning is, you know, proper planning prevents poor performance.
Where you gonna put planning in? 1 through 5, 1 through 6. Where you gonna put it in?
I don't know what else is going. So I would have to. For now, I had to put it in the middle. I had to put it at maybe 2 or 3. That's planning. Yeah, I put it at 2 for now.
Investing.
Number 1.
That's number 1.
That's number 1.
You gotta have the fun. Well,
you gotta invest. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that people, you know, they mess up. Everybody is saying, you know, get the money, and it's a term. But really, the money ain't the end goal. Money is actually a tool. It's not the end goal. It's a tool. It's only a tool to get you. The real goal is freedom. The real goal is freedom. You know what I mean? That's the real goal.
Being able to move.
To be able to move and be able to go when you want to, and to be able to make money with while you are sleeping.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put that at
one. I put investment at one. Yeah.
marketing.
See.
When we're dealing with business, man.
But we already put that at 1 and 2, so we gotta put it at 3. But yes, marketing is very important.
So you got marketing at 3,
Yeah.
investing at 1, planning at 2.
Yeah.
You got 3 more words.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Are you sure that's how you want?
Well,
it sounds good to me, cause you know what I'm saying. Shit, you follow your gut.
well, it's like this. I'm not getting all the words at one time, so I gotta kind of stick them well.
But see, that's how life come at you.
Yeah,
Come at you in the blind. You had to realize that I gotta say this money, so I got to do this. It all didn't come at one time. That's how your word come.
Well, that is true, but in business, what I would have thought like that, but now I think a different way. Now I think you get the knowledge first before you do anything. Because if you don't get the knowledge first, it's all backwards.
See, that what you get into the audience. we just get it.
Okay.
We just get it. How they say God gave us the Bible. You got to read it from a different perspective to understand.
Yeah.
You the word coming in a different perspective for them to understand.
Yeah.
So we got marketing at 3.
Yeah.
Planning at 2.
Yeah.
Investing at 1.
Yes.
What we gonna put operating at then?
Operating. I would put operating. It has. I put it at 4, like it fall.
Professionalism.
Yeah, professional. I put that. So where we at?
You got a 5 and 6.
That's 5. So we put that at 5.
Finance.
Of course. Well, when you talk about it, financing, you have to be. Actually, planning should be first. Financing should be number 2. You know what I mean?
We're looking at the word,
Yeah,
and not getting to understand how it goes.
So it goes with first plan. You have to have a plan.
You gotta have a plan.
You gotta have a plan.
That's what you write down.
Yeah, you have to have a plan.
You get your notes right now.
So first, you have to have the plan. You
can't just go in there thinking what you want to do. You got to know what you want to do.
Business plan. Business plan.
Yeah.
So if you follow this business plan, then the finances. Because if you take your business plan and you got all your ducks in a row, planning to get your everything in order, you can take your business plan and your ideas with your credit to the bank and get financed. Right? So once you get your financing, of course, you have to be professional. You have to show professionalism to sell yourself. Right? So then you have to start investing. Now, investing, and then, because investing it is a part of marketing, but you also, it depends on the type of business you have. Then you go with your marketing. And once you got your marketing, then you operate.
You just put it in order for you, ladies and gentlemen. You know you got to get the game while the game being given. Now, this shit, it's free tonight. You know what I'm saying? This shit gonna come tomorrow now. My price ain't here price. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I'm getting it to you free. You run to it tomorrow night. Hey, who knows what you gonna motherfucking hear? You better take it while you can.
Yeah.
Dealing with the young child, dealing with the young child and tell you now what's the best advice you think you receive?
what I would tell my young self, or
no, we ain't made it that way.
Oh, okay.
That's coming. That's coming at the
all
end.
right, so
What's the best advice you think you received dealing with the business channel?
Get your credit right and get a mentor.
What success mean to you?
Success means being able to take care of yourself, your family, and other people. I feel successful, and I know I'm not where I want to be, but I know I'm not where I used to be. But it makes me feel good that I'm able to provide other people with jobs and opportunities to be able to feed their family.
That's successful. No,
Yeah.
shit. What's what experience? What experience you think changed you to make you want to go into the capital channel?
Well, I knew what I was doing.
You were doing it for a reason.
Well, I know what I was doing was okay. So I'm a 3-time felon, right? And I was doing the wrong thing. So one more strike was gonna career me out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it was gonna career me out. So I said I'm too smart to have to be sitting somewhere with a life sentence. You know what I'm saying? I'm too smart. So let's sit down, let's buckle down, and let's find another way. And that's what I had to do. I sat down and I found another way.
Like 3 strike change.
Yeah. What's that?
Yeah, change any goddamn body.
Most definitely.
Should.
Yeah. What's that?
What's something that you'll change about yourself?
I studied. Every day I study, right? So my study this morning, and I study and I watch podcasts. I listen to different things, self-help. But today it was about doubt. It was about doubt. No matter how big or how good or how well you do something, you always know it's certain times you're gonna doubt. And today it was all about stop doubting. It's like, what would you do if you knew you would not have any problem with doing it all the way? You know, so then it was like you had to think that's how it really is. The only thing holding you back is yourself.
What are you most afraid of then?
Down and broke. Not having nothing to lead to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
With what 3 people you think you need the most throughout your life? When I say 3 people, like you would say, like kids all together, like that probably helps.
Yeah. My kids most definitely. My kids most definitely changing. That's the most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Now, like for my daughter, you know what I'm saying. I most of her early years I was in prison. You know what I'm saying, and then turn around. You know what I'm saying. I was in prison again, so I was out of her life for almost 10 years. You know what I'm saying. So with my younger kids, I said, look, I can't. You know what I mean. I can't do that. You know what I mean. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying. So that's I know that's one of the things. But I had to say, like, my mom, because she always, I ain't gonna say I'm perfect, but she would always tell me, look, you better than that. You can do better than that. You need to be doing better than that. You know what I'm saying?
You're doing a whole lot better.
Yeah.
Look at them now, Mom. The third one, your pops.
Yeah, Pops. Yeah, what's that? And it's a list of other people, man. It's a list of other people. It's too many people to even name.
You gotta sum them up, because some of them ain't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Some of them, they might have told you some good advice and riding out that shit for 20 years. Well, remember I told you that shit worked for you? Come on. Tell me something else, man, mama. Let that work for me. This shit we got going 20 ain't working. What's something that you can go back and tell your goddamn 25-year-old child? What's something to a child? The child of 9. Go back and tell that child.
Get your credit right.
Hey, he done screen that shit 8 times in this motherfucking show. That morning DMS balled in here goddamn house. Y'all better get y'all motherfucking credit right. I'm telling you, you better get your goddamn credit right.
And I say that because, man, it's so much power. You know, we be looking at a lot of things that people are doing, and we just don't realize how powerful the credit is. That's like right now. Do you know everybody's screaming about Trump gonna cut out the food stamps? Okay, and I know that's because it's certain people in certain situations. But on the other end, do you know that he went to the banks and basically he put a law in place that the banks basically have to give start, as long as your stuff is in a row, your ducks in a row, the banks have to give startup businesses $50,000 to $250,000. $50,000 to $250,000. It's basically, this is what he has allotted for them.
So in the people chose food.
Yeah. Well, they upset about the food stamps. They don't even, you know what I'm saying? They're not even familiar with what's really going on. The real money, you know what I'm saying? That's out there that you can get. You know what I mean?
So let before we end the show, man, let the people know where they can find Chedda at. We already know you at Selmo 4 exclusive. We already know that.
So you can find me on Facebook, Chedda Man, on Instagram, Chedda49, and I ain't hard to find. You know what I'm saying? I'm somewhere around here. You know what I mean? I'm always around here shaking and moving.
Get someone get some goddamn house put on in the neighborhood do you.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you goddamn coming through fucking with me, man.
Most ever.
I really appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Love, peace, and happiness. We out.
CHEDA. Should have hit.
Exactly.